Please read the disclaimer. XRP just had an historical day. XRP is currently up 11.5% on the day. XRP is currently sitting at $2.33. I'll explain why 2026 could be the year of the dragon, the year where crypto does a little bit better than 2025. All I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile to send out those good vibes. Smishity smash that like button. Let's try to get 1,000 likes on this video. Easy peasy for you guys on a day like today. So maybe by the time you're watching this, by the way, I'm recording this a little bit earlier. The price might be a little bit higher, a little bit lower, but currently XRP is sitting at $2.32. Like I said, Bitcoin is at 94,000, Ethereum is at 3,200. But the big star of the day on the well, there is some that went up a little bit more than XRP, but it's fourth on the list today. And market cap wise, it's fourth as well. Interesting. But we did make history. We'll get to that in just a second. I don't want to analyze too much the price action, just that we were anticipating that XRP could break the resistance area here at 226. It did, and did a little bit more of a run here. Very strong, actually, action was that it got this interesting crossover and then crossed right back. So right now, it looks like we might have another crossover. It will be very interesting to see what happens in the next 12 to 24 hours, because we've seen XRP move to the upside and then pull back, but the whole market has momentum right now. And so we'll see how it plays out. Again, this video is for educational, for entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. I don't know what the price action is going to be exactly. I'm bullish on XRP, but it might pull back. It might sell off. We've seen this in the past. So you need to take that into consideration and be ready for that scenario, okay? But I wanted to bring this theory from Bull Theory. This page is getting a lot of traction recently. It says, will alt season finally happen in 2026? Yes, it is possible. The historical cycle most people forget. Altcoin cycles don't start randomly. They usually start after others Bitcoin bottoms and breaks out. In the fourth quarter of 2016, the Bitcoin bottomed. The breakout came soon after, and quarter one to quarter two of 2017 turned into a strong altcoin run. In the fourth quarter of 2020, the same thing happened. Bitcoin bottomed again, broke its downtrend, and the first 2 quarters of 2021 became the next major alt cycle. Both times the pattern was clear. Bottom first, breakout, altcoins perform, Bitcoin in the following quarters, outperform, sorry. Where are we now in 2026? Bitcoin has been in a downtrend for almost 4 years. RSI is most oversold ever in history. MACD turning green after 21 months. Possible bullish crossover. The downtrend appears to have bottomed in the fourth quarter of 2025 and now is very close to breaking out. The structure today looks very similar to periods right before previous altcoin runs. And we have, of course, the Russell 2000 connection. The Russell 2000 is trading above its previous all-time high and holding well. This matters because it reflects risk appetite. It's the 2000, you could call them mid-cap stocks, right? In late 2016, the Russell broke out first. Altcoins followed in 2017. In late 2020, the same thing happened. Altcoins followed in 2021. The similar Russell breakout has happened again in the fourth quarter of 2025. This time, Russell breakout was delayed by 1 year. Why this cycle feels delayed? Many expected this setup in 2024, but key triggers were missing. The Fed balance sheet was still contracting, liquidity was tight, risk appetite was low. Those conditions only started improving towards the end of 2025. So the cycle is not broken, it simply shifted forward by about 1 year. Why 2025 could be the year of the alts? Right now we have altcoin Bitcoin bottoming in the fourth quarter of 2025. Russell 2000 breaking out in the fourth quarter of 2025. Liquidity is starting to improve, potentially regulatory clarity heading into 2026. We'll get to that in just a second. And none of these, of course, guarantee an alt season, but historically, when these pieces line up together, alts went on a big rally. Now, we've talked about previously on the channel that none of the indicators that previously had indicated the top of the bull market flashed. None of them. There's like 30 of them, none of them signaled. So that has given people a lot of optimism that that date, October 6th, which was the high of the cycle for Bitcoin there, that that is not going to be the high. We'll see. Again, we'll find out in the next coming months. But we did get news regarding, regulatory. So the Senate is back in session. Crypto eyes banking markup and Bitcoin rallies on Venezuela tensions. The crypto industry has its eyes on January 15th market structure markup, Bitcoin rallies, and rumors of a Venezuelan shadow reserve and potentially more. And so that's affecting maybe the crypto market here as well today. We'll have to see how this plays out, but we did have history today. So this was the best performing ETFs day by percentage of market cap today. And while we talked earlier, I actually didn't even look at the numbers, but I was looking at the momentum and I was looking when the momentum started. And it started exactly like XRP was up in the morning, but it ended up going into the, if we just take the time frame of when the stock market was open, it went up 11%, right? And actually there was the sell-off that happened here was towards the end of the trading day. So some day traders, you can see close potentially positions here going into that. It's 11 my time, but it's 4 p.m. Eastern time, right? And since then it's recovered off of that. So all the movement today happened since the stock market opened up. So this, I had a hunch, right? Just seeing that movement that the XRP ETF numbers would be significant because it wouldn't have happened in that time frame if that wasn't the case. And this is history. And remember, XRP ETFs were giving pretty good numbers, even though the price action for XRP wasn't that great. And you can see we flipped to a strong buy. The only one left in a red or a sell here is the 200 moving average. And so if we continue this move up, we'll probably see these flip to blue. And now also on the oscillators, we have neutral, buy, buy, buy. That's like the song, the NSYNC song. And the other ones are neutral here, right? So as I told you when we were at the bottom of the, here, that when we had that strong sell signal, it didn't mean much. And now that we have the opposite, it doesn't mean much as well. I want to see momentum. I want to see a crossover. I want to see XRP having, better momentum, recovering potentially to a higher level or at the level it was prior to October 10th. That's going to be very, very important. That's going to be a psychological level that we need to notice and we need to look out for. Okay. So that's very, very important to remember. Those are things that we need to watch out again in the next coming days. And we'll see how XRP moves. Again, I always have the monkey on my shoulder. I'm always going to be cautious because I've experienced things in life that have lead me to this place where I know that things can flip on a dime. And so we need to be very careful. Other channels might be, popping bottles and having a ball there, but I know I've experienced these things before. And hopefully I can share a little bit with my experience. Again, markets could go up, they could go down, XRP could continue the momentum and it can pull back. It's up to you to decide what do you think is going to happen, how much risk you feel that you can take right now. Some people can do one way, some people will do the other way. That's what's so beautiful about the markets. And I try to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I try to give you everything so you can have the best information, the best knowledge that you can. Okay. So it's very important that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any news that comes out. Ring the bell so you can be part of the notification nation and you can be first in the comment section. Drop 8 in the comment section for infinity and beyond, or where you're from, or whatever your heart desires. Check out our free open Telegram group if you want to join that. It's a little bit more up to date. I'm kind of slacking there a little bit recently, but I think we can get back at it. I'm trying to make 2026 the year that I do better. I want to level up. I don't know. I want to level up my stuff. To give my kids, show them, hey, you can do this if you put your mind to it. My oldest already wants to be a YouTuber, but I think he wants to do like gaming stuff, and not like me. Maybe in the future. So again, smash the like button. Check out the links in the description down below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. See ya.